Hello and welcome to Pillars of Wealth Creation, where we talk about creating financial success with a special focus on business and real estate. I'm your host, Todd Dexheimer. Now, let's get to it. Hey, there's one thing I've done every time when I've been successful at something, and that's being defiantly committed. When I'm defiantly committed, when I'm fully leaning in, I've been successful at this. At anything I've done, when I've done flipping, when I was completely defiantly committed, right? I was totally all in, and I was committed at doing a bunch of flips every year. I had numbers set, and we would hit those numbers, and we had numbers set on the income that we're going to be making, and we would hit those numbers. When I was fully in on buying and increasing my rental portfolio, I was defiantly committed. Right? I leaned in to build that, right? I leaned in to grow that. When I decided to transition into apartments, into syndication, I was, again, defiantly committed. And every time I saw success when I was actually fully committed. And I was talking with Trevor McGregor. Many of you know who Trevor McGregor is. If you don't know, get to know him. He's an awesome coach, mentor, fantastic guy. And we were talking about being committed to something and how we need to be defiantly committed, fully committed, and not just kind of partly committed. And a lot of us don't really lean in, right? We decide we're going to do something, but are we really putting the time and the effort into actually doing that, right? And are we really joining the groups we're supposed to be joining? Are we really reading the books we're supposed to be reading? Are we really, talking to the people we're supposed to be talking to? Are we really, really fully committing on every level of how we need to do it to be successful? And that's something you have to ask yourself. And I personally have to continue to ask myself, am I actually defiantly committed, or am I just kind of going at it, right? Am I kind of doing it? Do I want to do it? Sure. Do I think, hey, this would be great to do? Sure. But unless I'm actually truly 100% committed, I'm not going to be successful, right? We can do all the other things just right. I have my podcast, right? And I interview all these successful people, and they give great advice, fantastic advice on how to be successful. Reading books and building teams and, all kinds of, we could go through a list of things. And those are all super important, but they don't come by themselves, right? They don't come just because you think it'd be fun to do. They come because you're 100% defiantly committed. So what are you going to commit to today, right now? Not tomorrow, today, right now. Be defiantly committed. Lean into it and fully grab it, right? Fully 100% grab it and go after it. And if you're not going to do it, if you're not going to defiantly commit to it, well, then maybe you should pass on it. Maybe you should go do something else, right? You have to lean in, or you change your mindset, whatever it's going to be. But if you're not going to defiantly commit it, you're not going to have success on it, and you're just going to kind of go through it half-ass. Is that what we really want to do, right? Do we want to just kind of do something? No, I want to fully do it, and I want to do it awesome. I want to kick ass at it, right? And I want everybody around me to go, wow, that's how I want to do it. Wow, that's who I want to be around, right? And that's how we all want to be, I think. Or at least most of us. At least you guys that are listening, right? That's how we want to be. Hey, if you got anything you want me to talk about, I'm coming at you every day. This is on Facebook, this is on YouTube, and I'm going to start putting it on LinkedIn. I'm going to come at you every day. And so let me know. Let me know what you'd like to discuss. And if you catch me on here and you got a question, I'd love to answer your questions too. So reach out. I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you tomorrow.